How to protect your rights during police interrogations, what you need to know. If you're being questioned by the police, it's easy to feel intimidated or pressured to talk. However, it is crucial to remember that you have rights designed to protect you during these situations. Knowing what to say and what not to say can make a significant difference in your case. So what are some practical steps to help safeguard your rights and ensure you don't accidentally harm your defense during a police interrogation? Step 1, know your rights. Why does it matter? Understanding your rights empowers you to avoid making incriminating statements or waiving protections you're entitled to under the law. You have the right to remain silent. You are not required to answer questions that could incriminate you. You have the right to an attorney. You can request legal representation before answering any questions. You have the right to stop talking. I call it the right to shut your mouth. Even if you begin answering questions, you can stop at any time. Frequently, people feel that if they just explain or tell a story, they will be released and let go. This generally is not the case. It's always important to stay calm and polite, no matter what happens. Being confrontational or argumentative can escalate the situation and make it harder to assert your rights effectively. So what should you do? Remain respectful, even if you feel frustrated or scared. If you are detained, you are required to identify yourself. You must provide your correct legal name and date of birth, or you could be charged with a new offense of failure to identify. Or if you have an open warrant or warrants, you could be charged with the higher offense of failure to identify as a fugitive from justice. Avoid raising your voice or making sudden movements. Respond calmly with statements like, "I would like to speak with my attorney." "I'm insisting that I speak to my attorney." "I will not answer any further questions without my attorney." Assert your right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. Remaining silent is one of the most powerful tools for protecting yourself. What to do? Politely but firmly state, "I am invoking my right to remain silent." No matter what the officer says to try and get you to continue answering, just say the same calm, polite, respectful statement, "I am invoking my right to remain silent." Do not answer any further questions, no matter how harmless they may seem. Avoid casual conversation, as even small details can be used against you. Request an attorney immediately. An attorney serves as your advocate, ensuring your rights are protected, respected, and that you don't accidentally incriminate yourself. Say, "I want to speak to my attorney." Do not continue answering questions until your attorney is present. If the police continue to question you without an attorney, repeat your request calmly and do not engage. Avoid self-incrimination. Police may use various tactics that they are trained in to get you to confess or admit guilt, even if you're innocent. They don't know that, potentially, and they want to be able to close out their case. Do not try to explain yourself or clear up misunderstandings. Avoid making statements like, "I didn't mean to," or "I was only." These can be interpreted as admissions of guilt that the prosecutor will repeat over and over again in court. Do not agree to anything without your attorney's guidance, including written or recorded statements. Be wary of some common police tactics. Police are trained to use psychological strategies to elicit information even without outright coercion. This is legal. Watch out for promises of leniency. Officers may suggest that confessing will result in a lighter sentence. This is often untrue. Police can lie about having evidence against you. They, however, cannot bring you a physical document that is not true. Some officers may engage in good cop, bad cop. Officers may alternate between aggressive and friendly approaches, either by themselves or with a partner, to help gain your trust. Stick to your decision to remain silent. Do not believe verbal promises without legal confirmation. Police officers do not have the authority to make plea bargain decisions. That is solely up to the prosecution and ultimately up to the judge as to whether it's accepted or not. Avoid consent to searches. Officers may ask for your permission to search your belongings, your vehicle, or your home. Anything they find could be used against you. Politely decline by saying, "I do not consent to a search," period. If they search without your consent, your attorney can potentially challenge the legality of the search later, especially when an officer further went and searched without a proper search warrant. Document the interaction. Accurate details about your interaction with police can be critical for your defense. Take mental notes of what officers say and do. Frequently, officers will have a conversation with you that is not recorded, and ultimately, when they've gotten you comfortable, they then turn on the recorder. Write down everything that you remember as soon as possible after the interrogation. Depending on the state that you're in, such as Texas, you may be eligible to record the conversation by recording it on your cell phone before you even go in, if that's even an option in your given circumstances. Notate, if you cannot record, include the details like the officers' names, badge numbers, and the time and location of the questioning, and what your responses were. Contact an attorney as soon as possible. The sooner you involve a lawyer, the better your chances may be of protecting your rights and building a strong defense. Call a criminal defense attorney immediately after being questioned or arrested. Share all the details of the interaction with your lawyer or a lawyer that you are potentially looking to hire, including anything that you said or did. Legal representation is critical because police interrogations are designed to gather evidence against you, not to clear your name necessarily. Having a skilled attorney by your side can help you ensure that your rights are upheld and that you don't make mistakes that could jeopardize your defense.